as I mentioned last night, so this includes not only motivation for taking refuge and also the region for the teaching.
Medo tra rira linjin nindi gen pa de sangye shindu me te huwa jogan lang lang shinga jogpa sho Tataya
Sangye
Chodan sogi chonam na janchu padu dani gyab suvichi dagi chilnyen gibe sonam ge rola benjay sangye jogpa sho Chodan sogi chonam na janchu padu dani gyab suvichi dagi chilnyen gibe sonam rola benjay sangye jogpa sho
Chodan
sugi chonam na janchu padu dani gyab suvichi dagi chilnyen gibe sonam rola benjay sangye jogpa sho
So, as I mentioned last night, just to get the general idea, oneself has been experiencing health suffering, hunger ghost suffering, oceans of health suffering, oceans of hunger ghost suffering, oceans of animal suffering, oceans of human being suffering, oceans of asura beings, oceans of intermediate stage beings suffering. From beginningless rebirth. From beginningless rebirth. We don't remember at all. Look like we haven't been samsara. Sort of, maybe accept this line. Okay, like that. So I don't remember. So commonly obscured, like blind person, see, like blind from beginningless rebirth. Blind from beginningless rebirth. Can you imagine like that? Like that. Exactly like that. So from beginningless rebirth. Can you imagine? Think well that. That very much just to say the word. Think well. Wow, 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 wow. Omniscient mind see beginningless. Our mind, our delusion, karma, cause of suffering, beginningless. Just whatever suffering has been, we've been experiencing suffering from beginningless. You understand? Just amazing, amazing, amazing. So according to that, if you think that well, wow, there's nothing more shock to your life. To discover yourself, to discover your life, discover yourself from beginningless rebirth. Can you imagine? Wow, wow, wow. So for that, then immediately you need to practice Dharma. Renounce everything. Renounce attachment to this life. You know? Oh, it was Dharma. So, immediately practice Dharma. Mind becomes Dharma immediately. They immediately renounce even the attachment to the picture life samsara. Yeah? Renunciation of samsara. How the samsara nature of suffering is like being in the center of fire, living in the center of fire. There's no minute of happiness, pleasure. So like that, in the reality like that, we are hallucinated, but the reality like that. If you realize suffering samsara, samsara nature of suffering, like that, begins a fire. Not even a second pleasure. You understand? Like seed on the tube needle, or negative body in the thorn bush. That you realize how sometimes nature is suffering. So if you don't realize what the Lama Zopa says, to be able to practice triathlon, so not seeing the samsara, nature of suffering like that, is unbelievable. But you see, you hallucinate yourself with the wrong concept, with the illusion. I mean, with the ignorance, particular ignorance, then with the things appear, equal to I, things appear as truly exist. Then, if you due to the negative imprint left in the continuation of consciousness from beginning to project the hallucination of making everything real, equal to I, action of everything real, enlightenment is something even everything problem, everything real. So then mind holding on to, this is true, this is 100% it's true. That concept, that's ignorance holding I and things truly exist. Not only appear true, but believe, 100%, this is right. That is the root of all this. So that's thinking like that to the I, how you look at the I, aggregate, appearing that, then holding on that. That's ignorance. That's the root of all that suffering in samsara. You understand? Oceans of health, oceans of hunger, oceans of animal suffering, oceans of human being suffering, oceans of all the problems, what do you hear in the world? Blah, 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 this, TV news, all the suffering, the problems over here. All that human suffering, you understand? So Oh, that. So I'm just sorry. Yeah, so it is something that immediately renounce, eliminate that ignorance, eradicate. Then, not follow, give up as a red wire, the root of samsara. They only follow the wisdom, see. Only follow the wisdom. Seeing things do not exist from the society. Understand that. Look at that nature, ultimate phenomena. See, as everything exists in mere name. So, and then you see, then you can't stand self-chasing thought. Oh, the image will give up. So, then, for the bodhicitta cherishing others. Wow. Then there's tongue trick. Then let go of the impure appearance, impure thought. Then practice pure thought, pure thought, and pure appearance. That, then, then Katsure, let go the impure, the Katsure, wound mind, and then generate clear light. So the pure, clear, wound mind, clear, purified. Also, like that. So it's like that story. Wow. Okay. So oneself has been suffering from beginningless rebirth. Now, so still, if one doesn't practice Dharma in this life, doesn't actualize Dhamma, still get born in samsara again and again. Then you doesn't practice Dharma, doesn't mean Dharma, doesn't practice Dharma, then endless samsara. Again, endless. You understand? Like that. So if you start to live your life, if you look at our life, it's like that, so far. So not practicing Dharma, just live, just live samsara life, older life. Then it goes on like how we have been living in the sixth realm from beginning. Now again goes on, like that. Nothing, just only suffering, nothing else. It's very sad. So sad. So this is most shocking. So now that's only one self. Now you see the numberless helplings, numberless hungers, numberless human beings, numberless variable, numberless individuals. Just like yourself. Like you think you are so precious, so important. My happiness is so important. I'm the most important. Then all the numberless sentences from numberless helping, numberless animal, numberless, I'm the most important. My happiness is the most important. So that they say, we live like this. We have a concept like that. We believe like that. So, okay, now numberless airplanes, numberless anger, numberless human beings, numberless spirits, everyone thinking, everyone they think, even the ants, even the worms, you touch a little bit, they just get so much fear. So you see, they think so precious, then if you touch a little bit, they're so scared, then this eye, now it's problem, why? but the child is not there. If you see even the ants, even the worms, you touch a little bit, so fraction, you see. Believing that it's a real eye. You understand? Real eye appearing from there and believing that true. But it's not there. Not at all. If you know it's not there. Listen to yourself. So everyone think I'm most important. My heaven is the most important. So that's it. Like you think yourself, everyone think like that. Numbers have the Buddha, not Bodhisattva, all the human beings not Bodhisattva, even to think like that. The most, my parents most. You understand? Like you, how you think, everybody think like that. So they have been suffering from beginning of their birth. But people, you, nothing. You, nothing. No, just even hell, numberless. Human beings, numberless. The numberless universe. Not just numberless, but they've been suffering. They've been suffering from beginningless like yourself. They're numberless. You understand what I'm saying? Numberless. Wow. Like yourself, you see? You're the one, but they're numberless. Unbelievable. From beginning to service. Unbelievable. So now to free them from oceans of samsara suffering. You see, can't wait even second. Can't wait day, hour, can't wait even second. Let them to suffer in samsara. You understand? You have to think. You have to think directly. I mean direct outside. But think like that. Can't stand. They're numberless. People you, but now they're numberless obviously. From beginning up to now. Then again. Can't stand. Can't stand even second. So freedom from the oceans of samsara suffering, all the sentiments, and then bring them to enlightenment by myself alone. Therefore, I need to achieve state of omniscience to do perfect work to sentiment enlightened, free samsara enlightened. So therefore, then going to take refuge. Then also listen to teachings. Okay. So that's more I explained. That's really something we have to think about. We can't be stubborn like rock or like this. We can't live like rock from beginners. No. We have to open our heart. We have to really discover your life. Studying Dharma is discovering your life. Studying your life, your mind, your life. Deeper you do. So through Dharma, you understand deeper. Thought of Buddha, then you see your real life. Deep, correct. Others wrong view about your life. So then, about the wrong view. So much problem, the wrong view. So this is motivation. Then I want to read from the Kachinji Kelton's Katam Lepom Nimbo Manga to Zipum Sang Katam the advice Buddha's teaching, advice, like from the text, Nimbo Menga to the Pomsang, Nimbo the heart advice, the good vase of nectar. think the vase is like world vase, like this, from where you get all that success, temporary, ultimate, all after enlightenment, everything, all your wishes get fulfilled, success. So then because all those teachings like nectar, like nectar is so that is healing, assisting cause of suffering, the delusion karma in nectar, real nectar. I mean, ceasing the death, death and rebirth, all these things in death, the real nectar. Anyway, the Guruvas. So there it says, Rangi Ngwene Jepsu Matona, Jawa Seju Kunji Tudom Jang, Danyi Ngeson Yangli, Jami Ni. So, you see, for your side, if you don't go for refuge, whom with Dhamma Sangha, you understand? I mean, you can go for refuge to the cow. In the Hindus, the cow, you can refer to the sun, and they worship sun and cows. So in Nepal, the cows freely in the road. They don't bother cows. And in India, the cows they become very old. So the monk one monk, Adonison, helped so much. People who have COVID, that nobody wants to touch the body. So he helped so many people got COVID too. When the dead, you see, they helped so many people. He never got COVID. He never got COVID. He told me, I met in Nepal. Yeah, with its power, it's a good heart. So, there's also one boy, a twin boy. So, he told me that he had many or 50 old cows in Delden. So I said he didn't have any plan to build strip for them to help to purify the Nikrama collected from beginners to be enlightened, to bring to enlightenment. He helped the animals, not just for shelter and food. No. They help to do not be reborn, Lord. So I was suggesting that I said I will build a stupa. I said I will do. I did tell him. I did give it. Well, he went to do some high, Nepal. Then some families very poor build a house with bamboo like that. Winter comes and he want to build a house, and I give 100,000 rupees to build a house. So then I gave a carbon picture of the carbon edge strippers for the animal to go round. So then edge stripper, then they go round, you see. If you want strippers, it depends how big it is. So then I sent the picture. I gave the picture to him. I sent to somebody. So then he was very happy. He was going to build the strippers, and he has all those cows, very old. So they left like that. So then he got them together to give food to him. So he was going to build the strippers. So because I did say to build, so even in the future I may meet him, then I have to discuss how much he spent money. So anyway, now we're buying bigger land. After 2-3 hours, bigger land for animal sanction, and so thinking to build extra bars so that they can go around morning, evening. So there, didn't have extra bar, but there's some extra bar for the animals that we have carbon to go around. So they're mentors also. They're mentors. playing for them to plant seed of enlightenment, they might to their heaven, no, yeah. So I don't know how the talk happened of God. Yeah. So from your side, if you don't go for retreat, Buddha Dhamma Sangha, you say, listen, please listen here. If you don't go for retreat from your side to Buddha Dhamma Sangha, all the Buddhas, Bodhisattvas, Jawa Seje Kunji Tudom Jang, all the Bodhisattvas put their power together. Can't protect you from the precipices of Lordism. As long as you from your side, don't go for it with Buddha. All the Buddhas power put together cannot protect you from the precipice of the Lordism. That you have to know that. You have to. Otherwise, why we have been suffering from beginningless but up to now? Why? You understand? Not only the God didn't guide, but the Buddha, that was so the Buddha Dhamma Sangha, numberless Buddha. So you've been suffering from beginningless but up to now. Well, then Buddha doesn't have mind, but there is no compassion. Even Bodhisattva has, even new Bodhisattva has compassion, embrace all the sentient beings. Buddha. Even new Bodhisattva has compassion. Great compassion is preliminary of bodhicitta. So by receiving realization of that, then you can achieve bodhicitta after that, not before. Yeah. So Buddha doesn't compassion. Buddha doesn't see your suffering. Buddha doesn't see your suffering from beginning to birth. Buddha doesn't see you where you are. Buddha doesn't see your karma. So it's very funny. Buddha has not achieved ordinary mind. Buddha didn't purify nirgama. So it's very funny. So there's no enlightenment. It's all lie. But you can see, Lamrim, if you go through meditation, you can see how you can reduce, you can pacify your anger by maintaining Lamrim. You can pacify your attachment. Even just beginner, maintaining Lamrim, how that affects your mind. How much peace it brings. Pacifies delusion, disturbing thoughts. It pacifies. You see? So use that example. Even though you don't have realization, but you see, coming closer. Even though you didn't have actual realization, but by meditating, your mind becomes so great peace and compassionate and loving and the impermanence and all those things that as you go through the meditation. Use that example, how you can achieve enlightenment. If you continue the practice, you understand? If you continue the practice, yes, you get developed all this compassion, all the things there, but you can develop that. That's how you can achieve enlightenment. You can use, before you believe it in your life and everything, opposite to impermanence, permanent, live a long time. So after meditating on the impermanence, as it's when teaches, then you see how all the cultural phenomena in the impermanence include their life. You see? So then So then you don't find purpose to be attached to anger, all these things. You understand? So just from this small example, your experience, your experience of from Lama meditation, small example, you use that, you can achieve enlightenment. You can develop realization. If you continue to practice, you can develop realization. Sutta Tangta, the therapy about and truth says you can develop, you can achieve enlightenment. Yeah. So you can use. You see that, so that small experience can tell you can achieve enlightenment. You understand? That's natural mind. But the mind is not oneness with delusion, not oneness with the attachment, with the anger, with the ignorance, like that. Not with the self-seeking thought, like that. So, you see, it's temple. It's like dirty cloth. You can wash it because there is no oneness with dirt. So you can wash. So it becomes clean, becomes white, wisdom clean. So that's what when we practice Dharma, when we do meditation, that's what happens to the mind. It's like when I washing cloth, dirty clothes, it being clean. So you're washing your mind, not clean, pure. So Kasari. From one society, if one do not go for refuge with Dhamma Sangha, Rangung and Japso Masona, Jawa Seje, Kunyi Tudam Jang, put all the Buddha Sabbath power, all put the power together. It can't protect you from the precipices of lower realm. You understand? Don't forget. Get this in mind, in the heart. Otherwise, the medical journalists suffering from beginning. Why Buddha Masanga? Why the God didn't guide one? All that, okay? Then you see. Then you find it very strange, like they don't have concept of compassion. Okay? Now, you see? So therefore, see, this one is making sure this with the ceremony taken with you, understand? So from your side, to be free to be from origin, to be free from samsara, to be free from origin, from your side. You are from your side. Take a repetition with Dhamma Sangha. You understand? So that's the start. That's how it begins. You understand? From your side. Not you don't do anything like this, like the after you can drug. This what called this drug that in America they this is a drug. What's it? What is the drug? The new drug? The America they take?
Ecstasy.
Fentanyl. Okay. I had to hold it. There's San Francisco. There's 100 people taking drugs. Some are making caca. Some everybody kind of it's not dead, but it's kind of like that. You see, the drug. Why use this word? So you see, it has come from you. You understand? You understand now. It has come from you. You understand? You take refuge, you open your heart. You go rely on. You see, it has come from you. You see? Therefore, therefore, you don't cheat yourself. Very important to write down. Therefore, you don't cheat yourself. Oh. So we've been cheating by ourselves. You've been cheating yourself from beginningless rebirth. Can you imagine? By following because of the ignorance, the timber, papa. All the ignorance, anger, attachment, all the 5 delusions, then self-taste, from beginners. Can you imagine? Can you imagine? Wow. Meant to be for happiness, but actually, without knowing, just following the delusion, the cause of suffering. You understand? So you see, the whole world except His Holiness, you see, advice. Tibetan people, young people, don't fight to communist China. You see, practice patience, compassion, not fight. So, instead of harming, benefit, you see, the advice. But you see, but the young Tibetan people want, like the other countries, they want fight, like the elderly mind, the fight back, you see. He says, there's so much problem in the world, fighting, So his own advice, there are 7 billion people, stay as one family. It's your family. Stay as one family. No harm, cross, 0 to. So, only helping. So, stay 1 billion people, stay as one, stay as a family. Your brother, sister, parent. So he says, even himself is from one person from 1 billion people. He always ever advise, but I don't think in the world, including, I can't say all the presidents, but people don't have merit to understand. Probably they may think he's only talking nonsense. Maybe, but if they don't have merit, then they will say, he's only talking nonsense. But they may say, maybe creator, I don't know. They will, or if they don't have merit, this they will say. They don't have the same mind as his Holiness. They don't have merit in there. Treating all the people, 7 billion people, one family. So it's only to help each other. So no use bombs, all these things, weapons, no use. You see? So, unbelievable. It's incredible, unbelievable enlightened beings advice, but sentient beings don't have karma. They think must fight, kill each other if you don't like. You see? If somebody harms, you harm back. That's worldly people's kind of character. Born with that. So this it's also often isn't time often talked, but I don't think people follow the. So it's enlightenment, incredible. So everybody being harmonious, one family. No use for all the weapons. Mine, yours, and all these different countries. What? So world. They meant to, even they're fighting, killing their own people, other people, so much, but they think they're working for happiness. They think they're working for happiness, of happiness with this life. But you see, but in the action, it's total opposite. Total opposite. So you see, so young Tibetan, even before the young Tibetan people, they want to fight communist Chinese, then you say, oh, that's creating the cause. That's creating the cause to be fought by Chinese in the future. In the future lives, even in the future lives, goes on. It's not just one time. Goes on to fight. Because you fought, this time you harmed, then the result, then others harm back. Oh, then you experience, then you see, then you're going to harm back. Oh, then again the result harm back to you. Goes on, eons, in the limit Dharma. You change your karma. You renounce your negative karma, practice good karma, and so actually body just realize this, so like that. So now you see there are two countries fighting. There you see, so whoever is winning is not in reality is not winning. So it creates a cause to be lose, to be others fight back again in the future. On. Then you see you lose. Then you fight back again. So you see creating karma continuously, on, goes on. So the who lose, who got many people killed, who lose, also create karma. They create karma, they give time to create karma. To again, these lives, future lives, on, same war to fight each other. In the future, goes on. So even those who win, actually, now whether they win is just now, but actually karma. Or then you see, they create karma to the others. They will fight back. They fight to them in the future. This life or the future, on goes. Or then the back fight each other back, fight each other. On. Endless. All suffering goes like this. So both who lose, who win now. I mean, they show arrogance, they show, but reality, both create so next time to again to fight in the future lives. Goes on. Like that. So both make mistakes. So therefore, his son advice, so you follow the path, no harm, peace, path of peace, no harm to other sentiment. So, then this way, then you are not getting karma to receive harm back in the future. Then again fighting, or so you don't do that. So you only benefit each other, only opposite benefit is only peace, happiness. From life to like that. Okay. Therefore, you don't cheat yourself. So if you look at the world, those two countries fighting, and you look at the world, back on the university, on all this, but you see, it's meant to be for happiness, everything for happiness. There's motivation that's the wish. But you see, the motivation is just worldly concern, attachment to this life, basically. So every action of bodhisattva mind becomes non-virtue, cause of Lord realm. So how much busy they work day and night, motivation that only being cause of Nikirkama, cause of Lord realm, so like that. Lamache. Oh, Lamache, oh, that's a Lamache. Lamache. So, may the Guru understand, may the Buddha understand that there's so much suffering. Even though they are luxury life, living, living in the diamond house, gold house, diamond house, $1 million cost food or whatever you do. But motivation is nothing special. It's the same as animal, tigers, snakes, lizard, the ants, just to get food and just to pleasure this life. Total non-virtue. Oh, so Nikirkama, so busy creating Nikirkama, so busy. That's all that, you see. So accept the people who are practicing Dhamma. So accept people who are practicing Dhamma, okay? Who renounce non-virtue and practice the virtue, practice the virtue. You understand? So here it says, how much suffering and happiness there is in samsara, all all come from your own, each sentient being, their own karma. So this COVID and the Pakistan, what 80%, what this crops destroy, what Sri Lanka, what problem, unbelievable. So there's in samsara, how much happiness, suffering there is, all come from their own, each is their own karma, come from their own karma, come from their own mind. You understand? Their own mind. Therefore, now listen. Therefore, all the time, therefore, all the time, examine your body, spirit, mind, and renounce Nikirkama, practice virtue. Attempt this. You understand? So all the time, then examine your body, spirit, mind, three doors, and abandon Nikirkama, cause of suffering, because you don't like suffering. So then you abandon the cause, Nikirkama. You realize happiness, so then you practice virtue. So you attempt in this. You understand? So you need to from your side. So it's something. Then from your side, then you practice Dhamma, you achieve enlightenment. Free from samsara, you doing. Yeah. So Rinpoche. So okay. So I spoke a bit. Then also taking refuge. Okay. Sorry. There's space for protection, you can protection. If not, then you do like this. You do that. This, like this, like this. To Guru Satya with the Buddha, think there's a real living Guru Buddha. So you say, then you do 3 procession, okay? Then after that, the Lama gives refuge. Then again, you do 3 procession. Okay. Then you kneel down. Those who can kneel down, please kneel down. Like taking Adama precepts, okay? With 2 hands, like this. This is the offering jewel, then the ocean jewel, like this person at the heart. Okay? Those who can kneel down, kneel down. Those who can't kneel down, then just relax. Then please repeat the prayer, okay? Please, Master, please pay attention to me. Kanyi Namji Cho, Sanjala, Tipsi Chio, the Taker of Buddha. That who has ceased all the gross defilement and subtle defilement, then living in the complete realization. Okay, that's Sangye. Buddha, meaning Buddha. Yeah, maybe repeat that 2 times more. Kanye Namji Cho Sanjala Japsu Chio Kanye Namji Cho Sanjala Japsu Chio. Oh, that is now then. So the attachment. So there's a verse from Lama Zopa. Don't remember. So the the attachment is that's kind of the main cause of samsara. Attachment ties us. You see, samsara, not recognizing nature, the samsara, which is nature of suffering. Suffering, but you see, you don't recognize it, suffering. Then you see, due to negative imprint, habituation, then you look at it instead of suffering, you look at it as suffering as pleasure. You look at the suffering as pleasure. Then, like that. Then you get attached to that. That causes to born samsara again. Lower realms and samsara again. From beginningless birth up to now like that. So the attachment is you can say, biggest problem in the life. So the whole world, first world, second world, then third, going to happen. So third world war. Anyway, so all the fights between the countries within the country, anyway, so all are based on attachment. Then when they're disturbed, then anger rises. So, so that's why the Jadang Tawa, the Dharma, separation from attachment, the Jadang Tawa Nangi Cho, the sublime one, separated from attachment. Why attachment? Well, there are many delusions, but that's why attachment is pacified. It's the reason that you can see from your experience. Life problem. I come from attachment. So the Dharma, I go for refuge. Then absolute Dharma, there's the Dhammakaya, the holy mind, the ultimate truth, the holy mind, and the Rupakaya, Dhammakaya, Rupa, the holy body manifestation. No, that is the conventional Dharma, conventional Buddha. Obscuring truth of the holy body, conventional, translated conventional normally. So our way to correct. So there's a Rupakaya, the manifestation. So Dharma, absolute Dharma is wisdom directly perceiving emptiness. That's the absolute Dharma. On the conventional Dharma, or the Dharma, the all-obscuring, the truth, that is there's Tripitakas, the text, so that, so going for revision to both, okay? The Jadang Tawa, Nanye Cho, Chola Japsu Cho, the Jadang Tawa, Nanye Cho, Chola Japsu Cho, the Jadang Tawa, Nanye Cho, Chola Japsu Cho. The Sanghas, the Sonange Cho, supreme among the assemblies, the Sangha. So here, how to actualize part, actualize the true part, the Kasuri, Ponable truth, the truth, suffering, true cause, suffering, true cessation, suffering, true part, so to help to actualize part within you. Okay? So to overcome, to free people samsara. So Tanga helped. So, so he has actualized wisdom directly perceiving object, perceiving as the emptiness. That's the ultimate Sangha. There can be even lay person, whoever does realization. So now the conventional Sangha, or the all-obscuring truth, the Sangha, that is not who has realization, wisdom directly present, but the form monk, or ordinary form monk, don't have or wisdom directly realize emptiness, who don't have, but living in the 23 vows, all that Sangha. So that's a common to Sangha, so to go for refuge. But this is not depend on what kind of robes the person, whether the Chinese robe or Theravada robe or Tibetan robe, the same. Chonamje cho, Kidala Japse cho, Chonamje cho, Kidala Japse cho, Chonamje cho. Kidala Japse Chio. So relying upon the Sangha once again. Then now you see, as you see from the teaching, God or Buddha or main things yourself. Main things depends on what you do. Depends on how you take care of yourself. When you practice Dharma, you take care of yourself. When you not practice Dharma, you're you're not taking care of yourself. You're using yourself as garbage. Tissue paper, toilet paper, like that with the delusion. You understand? Like that you use yourself when you don't practice Dharma. When you practice Dharma, at that time, you're looking after yourself, you're taking care of yourself. You're protecting yourself. That time you're a guide. Other times you're enemy. You're enemy yourself. Then this time you're guide to yourself. You're a friend to yourself. So like that. Okay, so therefore, now, well, I don't have much time to say, no time left for the other teaching, so I did explain so in the past. For example, if you don't sustain or if you don't protect the if you don't to the vow, if you don't to the, as I already explained before, how the big difference between taking vow, then you decide yourself, pursue yourself, decide yourself, butcher all this one cellars of the, then the Nikirkama increases every day and night, all the eating, all this, hours, days, weeks. So now, by taking of the vow, you see the Upaska, 1 vow, 2 vow, 3 vow, 5 vow, complete vow. Then there's 8 precept. Then there's 81 precept. Then there's 53 thesis vow, Getsul. Then the 250 vow galang, and then 363 order. So anyway, vow, then the merit increases that much. Then there's Bodhisattva. Well, you see, every second. You remember the Bodhisattva, the merit you collect like sky, limited sky, you collect every second. Bodhisattva, you understand? So by living the vow, day and night, increase all the time. While you're eating, while you're sleeping, while you're playing, like that, benefits. So therefore, for example, killing or one, just one action killing, or an insect or whatever, human being or whatever. So the rapidness, since it is a 4, she base the sentiment, samba thought killing, jorva action, and goal before that being died before you. So then the rapidness will result get reborn in the lower. Then 3 suffering in the human being, do not good karma, you are born a human being, after some time, then there's so much suffering during human life. So positive result is, where there was so much war, so much fighting, killing, so much disease, one after another, so much danger for life, some place where you live or you're born like that. And then, even the food, those things can digest all the become side effect or some of the problems are there. Okay, all like that. Then creating result of the cause. Then you see you are shot by your, for example, you're shot by others. Even though you meet the first time shot and you're shot by that person, it's because you shot that person in the past. In the past lives of the past, you killed that person. In the past lives, you have killed that person. So as a result of that karma, then that person shoot you. So like that goes on like that. And then creating some of the cause, because of the habituation, because the negative karma, and then you kill others. So the habituation, because of habituation, the karma imprint habituation. So because that, then you kill again. Creating results from the cause, you do the killing again this life to others, to the others, so like that, you see. And then maybe they see they killed your part, so then it happens because due to habits, then you kill them in this life. So that's like that. But the world people don't know. Like America, the world people, even the government, no idea. So they don't ask like it's on its own. They don't ask. They ask the ordinary people, but the ordinary people can't answer. So like that. Those who they don't ask who understand, and they ask only people who don't understand. So anyway, so that's also so therefore this one example, killing, you don't abstain from that, then this is what happens. So much suffering even the human life goes on again. I told you already in the past many times. So that's then there's a negative karma killing, then stealing, sexual data, then 3 negative karma or 4 negative karma of speech, telling lie, harshly speaking, the gossiping, the slandering. So then 3 negative karma of mind, covetousness and ill will and heresy. What's that? So so the 5, and the 5 is the after the negative karma of 3, then the telling lie, then 4, then alcohol. 5 like that. So even count 5, one can take 1, one can take 2, one can take 3, one can take 4, or then even can 5, so like that. So this one, even a break, you can take again. You see, like that. It's similar. the Kachar, the Bodhisattva, Tantra vows, you could take again by taking initiation or through self-initiation or you can take the Bodhisattva again, see even block. So, so you can decide in your heart. So you were taking all the five, whatever. So as I say, so anyway, so you can decide whatever. Sonange cho, Kidela Japse cho, that is it, say about to enter and die. That is say about to enter and die. You don't get to then whatever number of precepts you're taking. Or you can take in the precepts, or then just only which it also can be done, only which vow. That can be also, if you cannot take the. And the Ginyin to Levenchi, Sundu Soul, yeah, then, what's that? Ginyin to, as that. Something cho tema sung up that okay, so you decide in your heart, okay, whatever vow you take, or you not take in that vow, only refuge is okay. The Ginyendo, so when I say loudly, then you think you received the vow, or you take a vow. They will not take only refuge vow, oh, that's okay. But make clear in your mind. Oh, Levenchi, you repeat, Levenchi, Sundu Soul. Oh, yeah. Okay. That's enough. So I don't have to repeat. His Honour's when the public, you see, very busy. So only you think, but it don't. Yeah. So anyway, so so feel great happiness, and feel great happiness. Then Tabi, she is a Lexo. This one Tibetan language. Tabi, she is a Lexo. Here's the method. You say yes. Okay. So you triple session, yeah. Okay, sit down. And you have taken vows in the past and then degenerated, and then by taking again being pure, okay? So there's advice of what's to be abandoned, there's advice what to be practiced. That's very important. And so there's a refutable. Is there refutable here? Do you have a refutable book? The book that explains all the details about so the three things what to be abandoned, three things what to practice, and general advice about 7 or 8 general advice. So it's written there, explained well the little benefits. And then at the end, St. Francis, he said there, well, it's what it described, but Buddha came, his mind, it's Bodhisattva. He's taught Bodhisattva, he can control the water to stop and so Jesus Christ, he said, preacher and spoke to him. So there are 10 things, and 10 things. And I changed the last one, heresy, I think, but otherwise it's there. I put it there also. That just the interesting. So. Do you have the refugee book here? Huh? You should have it, I think. Should have it. So I won't take time in that because then there's give it the space. So please, must, if you don't know, please get the book. Must read. The theories or Tibetan theories or to practice. Must read. Otherwise you may make mistakes. You make so many mistakes. And then the general advice about age, practice compassion, to make an offering when you eat, before you eat food. Even can't do whatever it's make food offering to Buddha, all the sour, there were general practice. So you collect unbelievable merit each time you make offering to Buddha. When you eat food or fruit or then procession, 3 processions in the morning, in the evening, the people go in bed with the you collect merit, merit reborn as Wilton King 1,000 times. So, how many atoms your body cover from here to the bottom? Yeah, good. So you see, there are many atoms from here down to the bottom of the earth. How many atoms? There are equal number of that atom. You create marriage to born Wilton King 1,000 times. 1,000 times. Oh, 1,000 times. Wow. I mean, that doesn't mean you to be born Wilton. It doesn't mean that you dedicate marriage to each other. That's to give an idea, but explained. But because you press, what did I say? Yeah, because you press Buddha, so all those cause of enlightenment. So in there, like that, the part of refugees, the general practice. But please, must read. Even the old student may not know. Some may not know this. Must read. But I have no time to explain this book here. So yeah, it's very, very important. Even you become well learned in philosophy, this. But this lumbering practice, these small things, you don't know. Many times it's possible. Like this, you see many people. Then putting things on the Dharma chakra, glass, malas, putting on the Dharma book. You can't put Dharma book on the material, the glass and the malas, you can't do that. No, that's a common thing, but not Allah. And you only turn, well, I think Western people don't do that, but you put like this, you turn back, you can't do that. Then, Dabjeling, which I mentioned recently, Guru Darjeeling, he mentioned get reborn in the hell, Bhatta hell. Dabjeling, which I mentioned, you put like this turn. So you have to consider, you have to turn many pages, then you keep water, clean water here, then you put like this, and then like all that is somebody who understands Dharma, somebody who knows exactly, this very beginning lumbering practice, somebody who knows, not only knowing Sutta Tangda, the big thing, So sometimes many, big subject, but you don't know these basic things, lumbering practice, you don't know. So this happens. So must read. So otherwise you create much in the grammar. Okay, so I stop there. Then I do the Yeah. So to get long to achieve enlightenment, Lama Zopa's enlightenment to lead all the sentiments to Lama Zopa, okay? Think of that. Tale Zule Zundan Soa. Tale Zule Zundan Soa. Tale Zule Zundan Soa. Tale Zule Zundan Soa. So, yes, there's the initiation. Yeah, we received from chapter second teacher, which also maybe get the same. Yeah. Oh, I don't know, but I don't get, maybe when there's a famine, no food, so maybe you cook the stones to eat. Details I don't know, but it's very, very common to practice in China for Chinese people, and maybe I think they use of business, I'm not sure. That's all, and then that's it. Okay, let's finish. Then I do the last part. At least I must finish this one. Okay. So second one, utilizing the Kaswara suffering, the path to enlightenment. 신전주장 개발도 랑그 동안지 치료지 치 랑그 동안지 치료기 겐도 치위 미யம் 미마이 남라 미யம் 미마이 바 남라 미마이 바 남라 마르콤바 몬도 제네 다그 동안티 대다가 나와뇨 탐제지 거치네 대다가 나와 진짜 봐서 다게 들에 탐제 대다가 동하다 So what it's saying, general sentiments, particular human beings or non-human beings who become condition outside condition of your suffering. Not on cause. Cause is your negative karma. You understand? That's the main cause. The condition. So human beings, non-human beings, who are conditions, who are outside condition of your suffering. So you think, you meditate that your mother, they've been your mother, mother from beginner's rebirth, kindness from beginner's rebirth. You see? Amazing. So having meditated, they've been your mother many times. My experience in suffering is become the substitute. My experience suffering becomes substitute of the the sentient beings experience suffering. Become subject, my suffering become the subject of the sentient beings experience suffering. So it means my suffering with cancer or whatever you have, my this suffering, experience this suffering, you see, become the suffering of all the sentient beings, experience suffering, harm. My experience suffering, that become the sentient beings experience. All the sentient beings who experience harm. So this become that. So your experience suffering becomes this. That become not your suffering. It become the suffering of all sentient beings experience suffering. You see? Then Tetaga Nava Jinchavata. So this way, by thinking this way, then all the sentient beings is receiving harm, stop. All the sentient beings receiving harm, stop. Yeah. So here until the Chojuko Sangpa, very enlightened, very incredible. I think I mentioned before, Chojuko Sangpa Kachum, who he never accepted to build a monastery or organization, never. As I can say that, but to not to rise attachment. So it's against to that. Never accept organization. So he sacrificed voluntarily his life to the Sikh. What's that? Lice. I don't know, lice or lice. There's an egg, and then there's lice. You know, there's egg, small one, white. Is the lice supposed to for that, or the other one has arms organ? Which one? Which one? The small egg, white one. You call lice for that, or the other ones with arms organs? Huh?
I think the small white one.
Yeah, no. Sikh is no. That one doesn't work. Six, I think maybe 6 arms, so the work. The lice is, because Sikh is the walking on. The tiny egg that's you call lice, is, I think maybe that one. Maybe that one is lice. So, yeah. So, he voluntarily sacrificed, gave his life 3 times to so many lives. He almost passed away 3 times. So many lives he sacrificed. So he said, please listen here. This is incredible advice. You know, you don't forget. You know, even you don't have a cancer or any pain now, but it can happen anytime. So you don't miss. You can also tell other people advice. Chojuko Sangpa said, see, when you experience the problem, relationship problem, whatever problem is, so if it's a disease, then may this be disease of all sentient beings. And you see also the cause, delusion karma. And then I added this. Then they free from the after you taken, after you experiencing. Then they're free. Then they become free from sicknesses. So not only that, free from delusion karma. Then I added the word to this one, achieving enlightenment. They all achieve enlightenment. I added that. And then this one, you see, like we recite Omani Pema Hum. Omani Pema Hum, you see, Omani Pema Hum, like that, then you repeat it. By my experience with this, with the experience of all sentiment sickness and delusion karma, may they be free from all this and achieve enlightenment. So you go on like this by counting beats. So how much you do? 21 mala, 1 mala. It's incredible practice. Incredible practice. Sometimes it's my better than Omani Pema Hum, see, recite mala. So it's incredible to count that, you see. So great, unbelievable practice. So, this Shishikanta was advice. Then it says, then all your happiness, then give it the sentiments. Tadaki didu, dala lembe, tonglen, tadaki didu, dala lembe, tonglen, jama tuji bene, saba jonga tangun. Tadaki didu, dala lembe, tonglen, jama tuji bene, then take all the sentiments and the karma, all the sufferings into you, on you. So that means on your self-chasing thought. On your self-chasing thought. On your self-chasing thought. That's your main enemy. So totally destroy that. Bomb on that. Totally destroy that. Totally destroy that. I think you can do also at the same time the root of your samsara, the ignorance, holding the I and the phenomena, the holding true existence. That is. Or then you see the real I that appears from there. Hallucination. You see, as it is non-existent, you see it's non-existent. Right there, non-existent. Then sometimes the concept, ignorance, becomes non-existent. So then, with this awareness, then you give your happiness to, your happiness as a Lama Zopa. So also your body, your enjoyment, and all your three-time merits. You give all sentiments. So Tonglen. So it says, even see uncreative, even the creative Tonglen. At least it's creative Tonglen. You you do it with the effort. You do the Tonglen with effort. So at least if you try with that, then you train your mind in that way. Kusali so gonna rip out them about today. Gustali so gonna. So your body become, kind of nectar, in the very large, it's called nectar, so like that, like the Bhagavad in the practice. So then from there, then innumerable numbers of body, innumerable numbers of body transformed, and then you give all the sentiments. You make territory to all the sentiments. Kanla Kandava, Dava Meva, Dava. Kanla Kandava was whatever is manifested in innumerable numbers, your body, then whatever they like, whatever sentiment they like, you give to them. Without any expectation, without any expectation, you give from the heart. So, then doing that many times one day. You do that many times a day, one day. After that, Lama Zopa was advising. After that, then so when you dedicate the marriage, as I do, then the dedicator and the marriage dedication, whom you dedicate, the enlargement, and for whom you dedicate the sentiment, all are no nature. All this have no nature, means no truly existent nature. No truly existent nature. All this empty. Empty means not nihilism. It means devoid of nihilism, eternalism, the middle way. Get that thing. Then great prayer. You do sincerely from the heart. General sentiments, particularly those who give harm to you. So you dedicate the meditation sincerely from your heart. General sentiment, particularly those sentiments who give harm to you. Dike churchi muchi dene Now please listen here. Lama Zopa was saying, you see, now I want to say something before that. If you are practicing Dharma, if you really practice Dharma, then anybody who hate you, anybody who criticize you, criticize you, you ask to leave, you are not allowed to stay there, the center, or you ask you to leave, or whatever. So, that person in your life, whole life, oh, that person really bad, that person really, worse than caca, worse than your caca, something, whole life, but still believe I'm practicing Dharma, We'll go see recite prayers to you tremendous. But this whole life, this is my enemy. Oh, this is my enemy. You see? So this is very strange. This is very strange. This should be known, this should be. Oh, you see? Here, Lama Zopa says, particularly who harm you, you dedicate your marriage. So this maybe not here. Yeah, so we see this one. Well, the essence, I'm trying to find verses from the 35 Buddhas, 37 practices, but I don't think I have here. This should be. Kata. In the 8 verses, if somebody whom you helped so much, you have only hope which return only positive. But somebody who helped so much, but in return gave harm. And that is, you cherish that. The thinking, Holy Guru, helping to complete parameter of patience, practice of patience, who is helping me complete the parameter of patience to achieve enlightenment. No, so patience, Guru patience. Oh, that. You see, in the 8 verses, if you are practicing 8 verses, then if you are reading, take this. Remember this. Remember this. Touch this. Use the word for this. You see? Then this one, you never practice. Like that. That's not practice. Then, if you go through the 8 verses, you know how much you are practicing Dharma. If you go through the 8 verses, you know how much you are practicing Dharma. Not, you can tell from that. If you depend on how much you practice that, then that much you practice Dharma. You understand? Very practical Dharma. So that is. You read this, you never do any of those practices. You just read the words, but you never do the practice. You can find like that. Some people you can find like that. Never practice. Not even the first verse. Never. It's just the words. That's not. So some maybe practice some. So you understand? So we should be able to practice all what's there. You see? It's what. So Kachari. Buddha entered the 12th practice following footsteps of Buddha. The Buddha says, when you give harm, you cherish more compassion. You cherish more compassion to the one who gives harm. You understand? So that's the Bodhisattvas who give harm, they cherish that being as a wish fulfilling, your wish fulfilling. So then you see, by practicing patience, this opportunity to practice patience. By practicing patience, then you see, completing that, then you achieve enlightenment. Wow. You get liberty from the gross subtle obscurations. Then you achieve all the real Sangye. By practicing patience. So this patient, this person who's harming you, or giving you most humble kind, giving you all this realization, giving you enlightenment, cessation of gross subtle, completion realization, the person given to. Then you can enlighten, you can liberate numberless sentient beings from illusion. Then you can liberate numberless sentient beings from samsara. Then you can liberate numberless sentient beings from the raw nirvana. Then you can bring them to enlightenment. What? All this by kindness of despair, the person. Kindness by practicing patience, then this person is giving you all this incredible opportunity, make you to be enlightened. Then cause all this happiness, bring the enlightenment. This person helps you. You get opportunity from this person. So the kindness of this person, can you imagine? Kindness of this person is more than sky. So kindness of this person more than sky. So this person is so precious. So precious. So now which wish fulfilling. Now he is your wish fulfilling. He or she is your wish fulfilling. Okay? So it's a thing like that, right? Otherwise, you always give enemy your life, this person. You always complain of that person. Then not practice Dharma. So then your practice Dharma is only recitement of practices. So if you read 8 verses, nothing you are practicing, nothing. And then Lama Zopa says, now please listen here. Now finishing. This Tonglen practice, you see, all this, what I explained before, the Lama, like Church Guzangpa explained, like that, here Tonglen, like that. This virtual practice, Lama Zopa said, this virtual practice as a man practice. This man practice. Then other meditations you do in break times. Other meditations, recite prayer, you bring. So man, this man practice. You understand? We might think this, other times, because break times, men things recite. But Lama Zopa said, this man practice. Then do other meditations in break times. This way if you do, labor, khoe, goma shoes, gite pelna, if you do like this, labor, khoe, goma shoes, then understand well. Please think this is with the Lama Zopa respecting to the Lama who requested the teaching. Chadrajana, Shanla Kevi. Chadrajana, if you do that, Shanla Kevi, Ganjendo to Tongal Tamala, Tosungwe. If you do like this, then the sufferings of the transmigrated beings not transmigrated, and the sufferings, they become obstacle to virtue, to others. So it becomes a sporting to the suffering. It becomes this way. It becomes happiness instead of suffering. Suffering becomes happiness. It becomes sport. Oh, there's a kasari. There's Jana Shenla Gavi Gajendo Drui Dungal Tambala Toso Oe Jenga Lamdo Lombe Tenga Yangdu Kube. Do give it skin the Jutaba Jure, Lamda Chilong Zane. So, Tinga Lamdo Longbe, Longba, Tinga Yang Tukube. So, when you transform the bad condition into path to enlargement, that time, bad sign is turned into fortune. Bad sign is transformed into fortune, good luck, fortune. That time, do give it seen the Jutaba Jure. That time, then the Mala you transform into virtuous friend, Guru. That time, the Mala, when you do able to do that, bad conditions of transform in the path to enlightenment, then bad omens. Bad omens, you transform in the fortune, good luck. Oh, then the Mara, you can transform in the Guru. So, like that, you transform the path in the path to enlightenment as much as possible. Then, Tumbar long Chungatang. So I don't know exactly Tumbar. So when you are able to transform the suffering into path to enlightenment, into happiness, then that time, when you're able to do that, then that time you may pray to the Guru deity, inseparable to the Guru deity. You may pray. Then you make Dharma offering to the yakshas, those give harm. You make Dharma offering to the Jumbos, yakshas. I don't know what Sanskrit, yaksha or raksha. Yakshas, the Jumbos, those spirits who give harm to you, obstacle. Then ask them, please, you request them, please give such harm, or even more, please give harm. So when you are able to transform into happiness, then that time you request them to continue to such same harm or even more. So with that confidence, confident mind, without disturbing their mind, their mental condition, without disturbing their mental condition, then you see, look at as a sport your virtue. They're helping your virtue. They're supporting your to collect virtue. So you look at that way. So here I'm just something. So that's one. I think I'm not finished, but I think I can talk what time there is. 30 minutes, okay. When 30 minutes comes, you just stand up. Everybody can stand up. Gautama Geshe Kamlungpa said, Jengen Gevi Shinin, Pache Gejo Chukumayin, Dumal Dive Chamayin, Se Menga Chud Madang Ang. So that's very important to write down. Very important for Lochung. Gautama Geshe Kamlungpa mentioned that bad conditions are virtue's friend. Bad conditions are virtue's friend. Obstacles, Gulma, persuading. Obstacles are persuading to practice virtue. The suffering is the broom of Nikirkama. Se Minga Chud Madang Ang. So there's a 30 Ang's advice, with each word, each 4 words, has 4 words, there's Ang like that. Semminga Chuda Madang there, Ang 30 or 37, Semminga. So don't look at the suffering. Don't look at the suffering as a dislike, bad, you know. Yeah, don't look at the suffering as bad. Rejoice by taking the benefits of suffering. So, Tonglen is and a long time ago, this is Gomchela in Solkumbo. This is Tibetan. Gomchela, he had wife and I don't know, children. Wife of where? I mean, begin to practice Dharma, not early. Wife, and the wife died. Wife died, and what he had suffering, but unhappy life. But then he became a monk because that. Because that, then he became a monk. Yeah, then become great meditator, wandering, you know, great meditator is a tangdo. That's great yoga, tangdo jabo. Tangdo jabo, you know, that we have practiced to eliminate sicknesses, famine, and war. So that great yogi who built many bridges, boats, and men in Tibet. So the holy body is all round. huge and all round. The little thing to Java, thing else. Comtella, the soul kumba, he lived in soul kumba, his Tibetan. Because his wife died and so much suffering, then that made him to become monk. So then you can see this way the suffering, what he went through, he becomes a virtual friend. But because it's showing him nature of samsara, suffering, and remind you to practice Dharma, to become monk. You see, all that word. So become suffering, the virtual friend, telling him was nature of suffering, samsara. So become monk, renounce, become monk. So any bad condition, if you have cancer or any bad condition, whatever the problem is, that makes you to think the cause. That is negative karma. That means renounce the karma, and you want happiness, then practice the virtue. That is the suffering to you. So this way is the suffering to your guru. The problem to your guru, virtue friend. So that makes you to practice Dharma, virtue. That you see. It inspires to renounce non-virtue, to practice virtue. You understand? When you meet Guru, you receive teaching from Guru. What happens is this one: to renounce non-virtue, causes suffering, then practice virtue, the cause of happiness. So when you meet Guru, this is what happens. So same thing. When the problem makes you to, to the cause negative karma to abandon, the happiness, so they create the virtue. So like that. And then, the obstacles are kurma, that which persuade your mind to practice the virtue. All obstacles means it to remind you, tell you to practice virtue. If you practice non-virtue, this is what happens to you. This obstacle, this is what happens to you. If you create non-virtue continuously, this is what happens to you. So therefore, practice the virtue, renounce that one, practice the virtue. The obstacle shows you that. But get your kurma, persuading through virtue. The suffering is a broom of suffering. Suffering is a broom of suffering. Broom that will clean the floors. Don't think it's happening. The suffering is a broom of negative karma. So it's a broom that you use to clean the dirt that you don't need. So clean the dirt. So the suffering, because listen, now suffering, cancer or relationship or whatever, suffering, that means purifying your past heavy negative karma. Finishing, purifying. This suffering problem that you have, Oh, that means it's finishing your past nirgama. Okay? So that's why suffering become bloom, clean the past nirgama. You understand? Suffering the bloom of nirgama. So finishing the past nirgama. Suffering the bloom of finishing your past nirgama. You understand? Therefore, don't be dislike. Don't be unhappy. Don't be dislike. Don't look at it bad. So don't be dislike. Don't look at it bad to the suffering. And then so much benefits. So then also please understand this. Please understand this. Kadamagashi Kamlungba mentioned. Tade Dungal Tamajan, Chinje Lengen, Sejene, Chimet Nandiji, Dungala Gagumji Ang. So Kadamagashi Kamlungba said, Tande Dungal, even the present little suffering that we are having, even the present little suffering, until Lengen said, it finishes past nirgama. Until then, then what happens? Future, in the future, there will be happiness. In the future, benefit. In the future, there will be happiness. Therefore, Dungala Gogum Shangs. Be happy to the suffering that you have suffering. Be happy to that that we are suffering. Be happy. Yeah. So then, so that's coming but you see, to benefit. Suffering now, because if you are suffering, finish first, pass the grammar. Okay? Second, there will be happiness in the future. Like, there's only one sun, but when it comes, all the human beings can enjoy, all the animals can enjoy. So like that. So life to life, happiness, to enlightenment. You understand? That's the second benefit. We are suffering now. Then, therefore, so you are having suffering. Be happy with you are experiencing suffering now. Be happy. Don't be squeeze yourself. I have this problem, I have this problem. I'm hopeless. Then you die with that. So not like that. Okay. Then Lama Zopa was saying, Dinam Dunga Churin, Yamsulana, Dunga Chembolo, Jombar Sumbe. Pedro Gombar Shu, Shabatini, Lona Ribet, and Yaldo, and just simply done it with the loss of the Purigo. Dinam Dungan Churim, Yamsulana. So if you practice this, transform suffering into happiness in the path to enlightenment, you do from small suffering. You do from small suffering, then by training the mind, then you are able to do the great problems. Or then you are able to transform the great problems in the path to enlightenment. So then Lama Zopa was respectful, saying, one who requested teaching, so please, so please think like that. Respecting please think like that. Then this is great holy being, Amitabha Buddhist Centre, who is enriched in the quotation and the logicians. From distance, request to Lama Zopa. So Lama Zopa wrote this. That how much time there's now? So the essence is what advice I send it to them. Can you want a good COVID or that is if you can practice that, or if you can think that, oh that's great. If you can think that with only a problem, only a problem not. Oh, that one. I listened to my talk, but I couldn't understand my talk. But I think and John understood, so she wrote. But I listened to my talk, but I couldn't understand. Okay. So you see, here the main thing in the Lojong, main thing is your enemy self-changing thought. What that your enemy, that's always. That enemy is always destroying, harming that. You see, outside beings, they learn them to take like that. Only a problem. You see, immediately you learn them to blend to the self-teaching, your self-teaching thought, only about your problem. Only about something undesirable things happen, small, great, whatever problem. Always blame the self-teaching thought. Learn them to deal that. Learn to deal that. Kula karin chao kula to all the sentences. Then all the sentences, what do you do? Kula karin chao meditate how they are unbelievable kind towards others, outside the source. Kula karin chao comes. They meditate how they are so kind. That's. And this is the basis. So Lojong, what was the control of the transform of suffering into happiness, no. So like this, I spoke long time ago for Gabon, I think I spoke the kindness of sentient being. So the Russia went through I spoke, so that I don't have to go through again. So yeah, so I did that. So the self-chasing thought, you see, I can't go to details. So you see, good thing, bad thing, in the view of your eye, in the view of your ear, sense of ear, in the view of your sense of nose, in the view of sense of tongue, body, good and bad, you see. So all come from your mind. So, for example, in Tibet, 2 monks went very far and came back to the monastery, and the teacher gave a cold tea. So one disciple thought, oh, teacher is so kind, wow, unbelievable kind. He made the tea purposely cold and give us, so kind. He rejoiced so much. Think kindness of teacher. Then other disciple thought, wow, we came from very far tired. He didn't give us even hot tea. So angry there. So you see, now listen here, look at here. Now look at here. One labeled bad. One labeled bad, cold tea, you see, bad. One labeled good, you know, cold tea, same cold tea. But one labeled bad, one labeled good, you understand? So you see, who labeled bad, he suffers. Who labeled good, he cried merit with the guru, see? They remember kindness, and you see, so happy. Oh, so came from depends on what label they put. Their happiness, suffering came what label, depending on what label they put. You understand? You have to know that. What label they put. But then, you understand? The quality. So, yeah. So, the cold tea, yes, the one, but the cold tea is also came from the karma. You understand? came from the karma. First you understand. Oh, came from the karma, means came from the mind. Karma is I said before, attention, that's wrong. Intention. Karma, intention. Samba, intention. So, came from their mind. So, teas came from their mind, cool tea. So, good or bad, the mind depends on what they label. So, the suffering, happiness come from what they labeled. You understand? Totally depends on their mind. So like that now for us, everyday life like that. So come from our mind. You see, depending on what you label, you suffer. If you label positive, you're happy. You understand? So you make by your mind. Nobody is torturing you. You torture yourself. You torture yourself. Okay? So everything bad, everything bad, even bird make noise, bird, even dog make noise, go, then make bad, everything bad. You see? Like that, you see? Even motorcycle was a big noise, big noise. There's sometime middle of night, everybody sleep, big noise. So then they wake up, then so bad they get angry. So somebody who doesn't care, then they doesn't get angry. So it's so much in our life is angry as our life ups and down. But so you create it. You create all that. And then, you see, the other one, you see, however you say bad, good, it's come from your past karma. Intention, samba, intention. Yeah, so that is one thing, that come from your karma, past. Then now, what depends on what you label. So, you see, there are two ways to understand came from your karma, came from your mind. How things created by your mind. You understand? Your whole life. You are seeing, hearing, everything. You understand? So that so then self-change, you follow the self-change thought, everything bad, this not enough, this too little, this bad, then you find from wrong. They make you so unhappy, so like that. Then everything what you see is wrong. That makes you so unhappy. So whatever appears, everything becomes the enemy to you, enemy, unpleasant. So, so like that. So, when you fall, that's when you fall the self-taking thought so strongly. So anyway, so the Kachari, killing, stealing, sexual, telling lies, slandering, gossiping, hazard, covetousness, ill will, hazard. So all this, you see, by following self-taking thought, all these need karmas, the basic need karmas. All this you create, in this life. All this by following self-taking thought. You see, all this nikrama created so much unbelievable nikrama, unbelievable, like rain shower, like raining, day and night, nikrama with the bird spirit mind. They the self-taking thought, education or material, whatever. Does somebody poor, then you feel because you're better, challenge, say, you're better, you will pride. Then somebody who is better, then you will competition over there. Like So if you have $1 billion, then you want $1 zillion. You know, you're richer than others who have $1 billion, $0 zillion. So it goes on like that, no end. So much unhappiness of this life comes from self-changing thought, caused by your self-changing thought. So now, the self-changing thought, you see, from beginningless rebirth, you made you to create the Grama. Made to create the Grama like 10 numbers in the life. So from beginningless rebirth, it made you to create the Grama. And suffer in this hell, hunger, animals, human beings, 7 realms. Indian message 7. Some unbelievable suffering from beginning to rebirth now. Then, if you don't practice Dharma, if you don't practice bodhicitta, then continuously suffer in samsara. Self-changing matter. Now this is most unbelievable. You know, if you think self-changing, every problem caused by self-changing thought. You know, anything is unhappiness, any unhappiness comes from self-changing thought. Now this is yourself. Okay. Now, just like this, your self-changing thought harms, makes you harm to numberless helping, numberless hungry gods, numberless animals, numberless human beings, numberless outside, numberless intimate. From beginningless rebirth. From beginningless rebirth. You understand? Then now if you don't practice Dharma, don't generate bodhicitta, then endless cause harm, not only you, cause harm numberless sentient beings like you, see? Suffer, samsara, wow. Amazing. Oh. So that means the quotations, I don't go through this time. So, like that. So now, Lojong is, So you see, now all the sufferings, all the sufferings would you have, give it the self-changing thought. Give it the self. It's given to you by self-changing thought, so you give back the self-changing thought. You see, the enemy, you destroy. And take all the sentiment suffering, then give it to then throw as a bomb to your enemy self-changing thought. So say, so you see, so if you have some pain, tooth pain, or headache, or diarrhea, or whatever, so good. This given to you by self-changing, but now give back to the self-changing thought. Give him back to the self-changing thought. Destroy the self-changing thought. So you enjoy. You see? You're not sad, you enjoy. Also death, you experience death, you give it self-changing thought. Okay? So, like that, you enjoy. So you see, in the Lama Zopa, Rangi 제버스메 종내디 미저 동안 차다 법지장 랭드고 세비주는 지금 가서 랑이 제버서 전에지 민주정의 집이지는 랜드로 랑이 제버서 전에지 민주정의 집이지는 랜달로 혼도 선제돼 단전 던지지 마 지로 전 the Lama Zopa is Buddhist lodging, but very good, incredible, unbelievable words. So one's own self-chasing mind, the chronic disease. Why chronic? From beginning, let's say about the chronic disease. From there, all the undesirable suffering rises. Seeing that it's caused from where all the suffering rises, undesirable suffering rises. So blind so came from self-training thought. It came from self-training thought. Not only that, not only thinking that, but you give it back to self-training. It's given to you by self-training, so now give it back to the self-training thought. Not only blame the self, but give it back to the self-training thought. You see, your enemy, like bombs, destroy, eliminate. So it's as a result. With that, the real I, gone. As you see, doesn't exist. As it doesn't, you see it doesn't exist. Not gone somewhere, but reality doesn't exist. So you see it doesn't exist. So suddenly the ignorance, not there. So you see, then yeah. So this is when you meet problems, when you encounter, cancer or any relationship or any undesirable thing, big or small, whatever. So you can use meditation like that. Also the Katsuri, not that then with that is a helping suffering, hunger suffering, animal suffering, human suffering, spirit beings, absolute, all the suffering, causes, delusion, karma, everything, take it. Destroy the self-same thought. That harms you from beginning to end, now couldn't harm in the future. Who harm to numberless sentient beings. Numberless sentient beings from beginning to end, again, for self-same thought, destroy. Takes all suffering. That even the unfavorable conditions of the sentient suffering, all that. Then you see, let them to be enlightened. You see, the Kata. Then then you see, Then you see, with that awareness, emptiness, then you do the giving to sentient beings. Okay, sorry, I didn't remember. Don't remember the words. I didn't bring the text. So, so what do we do? What do we? But with the meditation. Yeah, then. So you can do the taking all the suffering, strength of the hell realms. Okay, so now giving. So your body, you give your body in the form of which grand jewel, numberless, to every helplings, numberless, to every helplings. Now, numberless hungry gods. You give your body in the form of which comes to numberless to each every hungry gods. Now, your body, which can jewel, numberless to every animals, numberless in the water, ocean, in the ground, or in the bushes, tiny insects, and in the trees, in the people's body, in the body, all that, in the sky. All the animals. Now you give your body numberless, which can jewel to every human being. The numberless universe, every human being. Okay? Every Sura beings. Every Asura beings. Every intermediate state beings. Now next, you give all the enjoyments to every helpings. Enjoyments to every hungry ghost, every animals, every human beings, every Sura beings, every Asura beings. Every intermediate stage beings. Now, all your good karma collected from beginner's rebirth now or in the also future, you completely give to every helpings. All your good karma cause happiness, and as well as result happiness after enlightenment. You give everything to numberless helpings. Hungry ghosts. Now, animals. Now, we are good karma from beginner's birth, and now in the future, all the happiness up to enlightenment you give totally to numberless human beings. All the happiness result up to enlightenment. Then you give all your past, present, future karma, the good karma, or cause happiness to numberless suras. The normal is Asura. Intermediate beings. So they got unbelievable happiness. Think that. Numberless helpings, numberless, they all got unbelievable happiness. It's okay. Oh, now they got what they need, what they want, but now what they need. All the numberless helpings, perfect human rebirth. As well as numberless hungers, numberless animals, numberless human beings, and numberless suras, numberless asura beings. It is a perfect human rebirth. Numberless intimate beings. Oh, so now the holy Dharma, Mahayana Dharma, numberless helplings, hungers, animals, humans, holy Dharma, they made holy Dharma. They made holy Dharma. And they made a perfect, virtuous friend, revealing the unmistakable path to enlightenment, complete. The actual path to enlightenment. And free from gross and subtle defilements. They were totally free. Or then they all became enlightened, the deity that you practice, whichever your deity. Or you can do terroristic, whatever. So they all became enlightened in the deity. Then I don't remember the quotation before, but at the end, in the Kasuri, Nagarjuna's teaching, said even there's some sentient being, but you can say even there's one sentient being about in the samsara, and benefit free the sentient being from samsara, and it bring to enlightenment. Yeah. Okay, what I planned is maybe still one session or two sessions. I think still about total transmission. So there's more many advices. So I think that's enough. So you asked question, the director of Russia. Question, I didn't. It is okay. You do the meditation in the morning, the conclusion that the Guru is Buddha, so you live the life with that conclusion. Yeah, but you see, Now, maybe just so while you're walking, so you can keep the mind that is every guru you remember or you see, or that's all the Buddha, knowledge Buddha. So it's that knowledge Buddha. So the analysis during the meditations. Then while you're walking, then you think that each guru that you remember, you see, that each one, knowledge Buddha. Okay? That knowledge Buddha. Pema Sambhava, Pema Sambhava said, please listen this. Pema Sambhava said, Lama Sangye Somashena, if the Guru is not known as Buddha, Lama Sangye Somashena, Chilargi Rangi Mitrues, your mind cannot be liberated by blessing the Guru. If you don't realize Guru is Buddha, then you don't receive blessing of the Guru. Okay? Then your mind doesn't get liberated from the blessing of the Guru. Therefore, Lama Zopa reflect the quality of the Guru. Reflect the quality of Guru. Rather than mistake, reflect the quality, study the quality, not mistakes. Reflect the quality. Guru, you understand something, reflect the quality of Guru. Lama Zopa then may request the Guru. Pema Sambhava said that. How to practice? Pema Sambhava, with the second Buddha, Pema Sambhava said that. That you have to recognize, realize, Guru is Buddha from your side. So, also this, you see, what happens is this as a, you see, the one who teach you, only who teach, one who teach, Sutra Tantra, whatever, teach you grand vow, So, in the wrote the commentary or all terms, whatever, who explained, who showed the Four Noble Truth, who showed the mind, Sudrapat, mind, Tangdrapat. So, this just ordinary being, ordinary person who is suffering, ordinary being. Buddha is Buddha is something like God. Buddha is something like God. So God is maybe sky God. We're not sure what is the meaning of God. The sky God. You see? So like that, Buddha is something higher, something special. This who teach you all this, you see, gives you Sutta, altar, the commentary, the teacher, but then some the initiation commentary, so gives about, this ordinary being. So Buddha is something higher, special. Okay? So normally, like myself, Buddha, normally think like that. Maybe not everywhere, think like that. So, you see now, if those who are really teaching you, all showing the path, all this, if they're not Buddha, then where is Buddha? Where's Buddha? Who's Buddha? Buddha's action guiding you, that You see, there is nobody to point out, no one to point out. The sky, what is that? Oh, there is nothing to point out. There is nobody to point out if you don't relate to them. They are bringing you to enlargement. They are rescuing you from loneliness. They are liberating samsara, loneliness. They are bringing you to enlargement. If this is what they bring, what else? Where is Buddha guiding you? Where is Buddha? What means guiding? What means guiding you? What is that? If this is not guiding by Buddha. Oh, so now there's nobody. So now, you see, this, if you don't, there's no Buddha, then no Buddha, the Buddha is guiding, then there's nobody, no one to point out. Okay. So therefore this is Buddha. It is said in Sankhya, until you are liberated from the karmic obscurations, even all the Buddhas come in front of you. Even all the Buddhas come in front of you. Sanjay Malungu Sundijaya, Lenga the Mother Sanjay Malungu Sundijaya. And then now what in except your present view, ordinary being, you don't have fortune to see Buddha as Buddha with adorned with the holy sign, 30 holy sign, 80 holy exemplifications. No, that's what Buddha said. Enter your liberty from that, you sit in all the Buddha come, you sit the ordinary being. You have no fortune to see Buddha as Buddha. Like Asanga, one example, Asanga made 12 years, came back, escaped, we left 3 times, but some different example story where he was inspired to go back and do it. So nothing happened. So he saw a dog wounded, full of maggots. So he got unbelievable compassion. So he cut the thigh, put the maggots to put there, so then he didn't want to touch with the finger, die, much kill. So he touched with tongue, by closed eye, he could not touch anywhere. So he opened that, he's Mitra Buddha. So it is not dog, it's a Mitra Buddha, but because coming obscuration, could not see Mitra Buddha. So wanted to, full of maggots, dog. So after incredible purification, after multiple compassion, then so much pure, then he is Mitra Buddha. No, there's no one dog. No dog. This is Mitra Buddha. That's a very good example for us. So then there's a Mitra Buddha give teaching, then there's a commentaries, up to now, number is being enlarged from that, from the studying those teachings. Now you're studying, you've been studying, so all like that, you see. Okay, so, what do I say? So you see, now, intellect, if you are obscuration or not purified, even you live with His Holiness, even live with the Mapa enlightened being, Minerva enlightened being, any enlightened being, you will see mistakes. You will see ordinary being, you will see many mistakes. Until you are liberated from the Lord. No, sorry. Coming obscuration. You understand? So maybe I think, actually there, okay? So that's it. So the next one, maybe in Nepal or something, that can be explained. Can be explained, the director? Director, what is the director? Russia. Oh, can be explained that, okay? So we did the dedication to all sentiments. So we dedicate our merits, numberless and past, present, all the merits to numberless sentiments. So we dedicate, we give them. So they all get. So Pakistan, those countries, so much suffering. Oh, they get your marriage. Wow, this is what they need to change from suffering to happiness. This one is Lamaji. So it's so good, Tonglen, so good. So actually thought that you actually take marriage, so they get happiness from that. You understand? So feel great happiness. What this you can benefit. So you ask one question, Dr. Malaysia, this Russia. So he said, Tonglen or do service physically to others. But I say both. Okay? Both. Do what you can, physical to others, what you can. Physical do that depends on your practice. But the mentally do only that's anybody. Yeah, but physically then that depends on physically. See, you need to develop your mind to get three trainings: morality, hygiene, meditation, wisdom. So you need basic thing to be free from samsara. So you free from samsara, of course, then you can help so much to sentient being. So more you develop, then if you become enlightened, then you go to perfect work to sentient. So therefore, to do the three trainings, hygiene, meditation, wisdom. So then you need a monastery, you need the isolated place or monastery or something where you can develop. So then you see, by developing mind, then you can benefit so much sentiment, deeper and much. If you have bodhicitta, shunyata, those, even without tantra, with bodhicitta. But to have the bodhicitta, you have to have renunciation. So you need to meditate. You need to study. You see, yeah. So that's Katsuri. Yeah, solitary place of the Katsuri monastery or even peaceful place. See. So that one like this. It depends. It depends. You see. It depends. It depends your life. I mean, you can do also physically, but also the meditation. But doesn't mean everybody have to be on the hospital or the run. Not necessarily. To develop your mind, first of all, to be able to help others deeper. So you need place where you can keep your morality. So like that. So I say like that. Then later when you get more realization, then you can stable realization, bodhicitta. Then you can help. Then you can stable realization. Then no danger. Then you can help. You see, you can come out to help people. So you can do that. So that's okay. Thank you very much. Okay. Chancho Samcho Rinpoche Ma Jewana Jeva Nyamba Meba Yekone
Kondo Pewa Sho
Tunye Tawa Rinpoche Ma Jewana Jeva Nyamba Meba Yekone
Kondo Pewa Sho
Sera Kundu Jawa Tongawe Techo Chinye Mutu Jewe ngabe lam san tenye san kije san yang trawa ma churu. Michu namdara tsame chimdan de la chen jasi chebe nindo che te son che kiri nye na chu chu lo san je tendan chawar yo. Ponte lama jigu chindawa godang gote teta cheji tenjo sangpo chindawa tenda gonanda su jiwa Padalame Namba Tavala Gachi Sanya Lotame Jinje Lepa Tongwe Mugu Jelame Jela Simla So do all the past present future marriage glory through that marriage glory number listen number Buddhas there which empty that which do not exist from its own side. May I who do not exist from its own side. Achieved the Kasure. Achieved the Buddhahood which do not exist from its side. Lead all the sentient beings who exist, do not exist from its own side. It is the lead to Buddhahood which do not exist from its own side. By myself alone, who do not exist from its own side. Jamramba Chita Jimbato Kundu Sabote and the Kunji Chita Chikawata, who's the Chebe Jawa Tamje Jumawaka Chitanabata, Sambotu Zerab, and Jose come depend on Malova Kana Jure, somebody who did
Kusi Tanjin Ju.
And the Matinja to look at the Tuchilundo.
Tu Sun John Shin Jam Gong Gao Wei In Sin Kyun Be Wei Kon Zo Do Boro Ze Cho Somom Goro Wei Le Monon Tu Jobo Han A So Do Je Go Don Do Shaman Enju.
So left over to sometime, okay? Thank you. So thank you very much, everybody.